Hello, my name is Manisa Rana. I am from BBC Global Education. So today we have Mr. DB Ramaji with us. As we all know, he is very popular in our country. He is a very renowned IELTS and Life Skill A1 instructor. And also he has published many books and uploaded many sample videos on YouTube. So sir, welcome you to our conversation.
Thank you very much, Manisa Miss.
So let's start it.
Yeah,
So, sir, today I will ask you a few questions about life skill A1
it's my
because
pleasure.
many students have some queries about it.
Yeah.
So, my first question is, what kind of test is life skill A1?
Oh, thank you, Manisa. First of all, I know that a lot of students have a lot of queries about, with regards to the IELTS Life Skills A1 test. So, IELTS Life Skills A1 test is not that difficult test. It's a very simple test of language proficiency, English language proficiency test, which is specially designed to develop communication skills. Okay, so it's designed particularly for non-native speakers
Yes.
whose English is not their first language. Okay, and it's for those people who actually want to go to the UK, right?
Yes.
Their spouses are already there, and if they wish to go there, they need to pass this test. Okay, it's a very simple pass or fail type of test, and they have their language proficiency is assessed on the basis of their communication skill. I mean, how they can communicate
Yes.
on very general and familiar topics of everyday life situations. Okay, this is very, I would say that this is a very simple test of their language proficiency. I mean, how well they can communicate in everyday life situation in their daily life.
So, my next question is it a difficult or an easy test?
I don't think this is a difficult test, okay? It is an easy test. So this test generally happens in a pair. I mean,
Yes.
it's not the test like the IELTS test, you know.
Yes.
So it's this test generally happens with a partner.
Yes, they have to
A
give with
partner.
their partner.
So it is the test of listening and speaking skill only. Okay, so you don't have to write or read anything else. um, I would like to say that if you can have very simple conversational skills on very common and general topics,
On
for
everyday
example,
life
yeah,
topics, maybe.
everyday life communication topic, for example, like if you can talk about your daily life, or if you can talk about shopping when you go to the shopping center, like if you can organize a very simple conversation about the product, if you can ask the price of that,
Yes.
you can talk about the discount they offer, if you want, if you can ask some questions about the quality of the product, right? For example, there might be a lot of very familiar topics, for example, your hobbies, or your food you like.
Yes.
Maybe the topic would be
Their
park,
favorite park,
the
yes.
park, yes, okay,
Favorite places.
English language with the important. So there are hundreds of very common topics.
Yes.
If the people can have conversations, basic conversation about these familiar topics, I think anybody can pass this test.
Okay, sir. So, sir, how many phases are there, and can you please elaborate them?
Oh, thank you. This is the most important question with regards to IELTS Life Skills A1. Basically, there are four different phases or different sections of the IELTS Life Skills A1. I would say phase 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, or part 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the total time period of the entire life skill A1 test is 16 to 18 minutes. Okay, so as per the recent announcement of the British government, there have been a few changes with regards to the life skill A1. Previously, like if you could be able to answer the questions asked by the examiner, you would be able to pass the test. However, this time they are looking for someone, they are looking for your independent communication skills. Okay, in phase 1, I mean 1A, in phase 1A, normally the examiner starts with his introduction, and
Yes.
then the examiner asks the name of the partners, I mean the candidates, like what's their name, okay, and then their spelling of their name, and the examiner asks then the place where they come from and what they do, okay, and then after the examiner chooses a few or a couple of topics, very simple topics. For example, the examiner might choose favorite food.
Yes.
Okay, he might ask what kind of food uh, you like, or where you eat. Is it a fast food, or is it a homemade food? So he will be asking you so many questions, I mean few questions, like 5 6 questions about that particular topic. And in the same way he will ask another partner, another candidate, about another, maybe of hobbies, okay, about maybe daily life, or maybe television programs, like what kind of television programs do you watch, how much time do you spend particularly watching the television program, how often, so why he likes or she likes watching television programs. So these kind of questions you will ask first in the first part of the IELTS Life Skill A1. So in the second part, it's a bit different. Like in this part, 2B, sorry, 1B, phase 1B, or part section 2, the examiner gives each of them a different topic. Like,
Yes.
for example, if you have for example, you are a partner and there's another person, the examiner might give you, for example, transportation facility in your city, and he might give your partner
A different topic.
a different topic, mobile phone, for
Yes.
example, what's the importance of mobile phone, okay. So he will give you 1.5 minutes. So within that period, you have to prepare some questions. Okay, you can write.
So they have
some
to
questions.
make some questions.
Yes, they have to prepare some
within
questions. I think
1.5
5
minute.
questions, I would say, 4, 5, or up to 6 questions, and they have to prepare within 1.5 minutes, and then they have to ask. They have to take their turns. Okay, one by one. Like for example, candidate A will ask his question first, and then
B will ask.
a B will answer, and next candidate B will ask his questions and or her question, and then candidate A will answer. So this way, it's a kind of accents, okay, answer accent session, in which one asks questions and another will answer. So similarly, in life skill A1 to 2A,
In 2A,
so yeah,
phase
2A
2A.
is different. So it's a listening section, okay, in which the candidates have to listen to different recordings, recording 1 and recording 2. And so first of all, they will listen the recordings and have to answer one question. Okay, one question for each of them.
How many times can they listen the audio?
Like audio is just 1 minute maybe, okay, but they can listen the audio for 2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
Yes.
First, they will listen and answer one question, and again they will listen the recordings for the second time, and they will answer the 2 other 2 questions.
Yes.
Altogether, the candidates have to answer 3 different questions. So if they can make at least 2 answers correct, I think they can pass the test. Okay. So with regards to the listening section, it's very important for the candidates to prepare some footnotes.
Yes.
Okay. They can prepare some notes,
Some keywords.
some
like
keywords they can prepare. No need to be grammatically correct. There's no any link or necessity of making them grammatical spelling correct.
I think it is not their writing test.
Yeah, it's not their writing test, nor it their reading test. It's listening. They have to answer orally. Okay, it's the oral test. So likewise, in the final phase, I mean 2B phase, this is a conversational part. I mean conversation section, in which the examiner gives them a very general and a common topic that covers wide range, and they have to have a conversation. So it's like a table tennis.
They have to communicate with their partner.
Yes, you're right. And they have to take part in the conversation. Like, as I mentioned you, that this is a kind of table tennis, okay? Like in which one throws the ball into, what happens in table tennis? One throws the ball and next returns, and next throws the ball and he returns. So same way, sometimes there are some problems with some kind of candidates, like one continuously keeps on asking, another only keeps on answering, and that will be a blunder mistake. So what I would suggest candidates, like you should equally take your turns. For example, Okay, like if the topic the examiner gives us about money, okay, like if someone asks, do you like money? Yeah, I do. And what about you? What do you think of money? It's not necessary you just reply the same question. You can form your own question and ask.
Yes.
No matter the question can be similar. Okay, so what do you think of money? Do you think money is really important in our life? Yeah, of course. Money is a very necessary, or money is something that really helps us buy the things that we want. Yeah, it's really very important. In their own ways they have to answer and take turns. Okay,
Yes.
and at least so each of the sections like lasts for 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, 4 to 5 minutes. Therefore the total time period of life skill A1 test is from 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, so if you can communicate, if you can engage yourself in all overall sections or all the phases, I'm sure that you can pass the
Pass the
test very
exam.
easily.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
Yes, sir. Can students pass this exam easily?
Yes, I think like students, if they can at least build their communication skills on various familiar topics, common topics, as I have already given the few examples of the
Yes.
common topics, I'm sure that they can pass this test. Yeah.
And why should they join BBC for Life Skill A1?
Oh, that's very fantastic question, dear students. If you are from any part of the country, if any part of Nepal, I think BBC Global Education is the best solution for passing not only life skill A1 test, I would
Yes.
say, passing or getting or maximizing scores in IELTS, PTE, Duolingo, in any kind of language test. If you join BBC Global Education, I think you have the best opportunity to increase, to maximize your scores, because we have innovative technology. We use technologies in our classroom, like we have smart boards. We provide online materials. We have our own
Yes.
books and materials. We prepare our own books. We conduct regular mock tests every week. Almost every week, we conduct mock tests. So, based on our activities that we make our students perform here at BBC Global Education, I think BBC Global Education is the ultimate solution for passing any kind of English test. And if you want to join our classes, I would suggest they should visit our branch offices. Like we have our office in Butwal Milanchok,
Okay.
another office is in Tilotama Manigram, and we have recently opened our branch office in Kathmandu, Pudaljarak.
Wow.
So if people are from Kathmandu, Pokhara, Chitwan, Dharan, of some Ilam, so they can visit our Kathmandu office and take our special classes of life skill A1, English language, IELTS, PTE, Duolingo, every kind of English lesson they can
As
join.
well
And
as IELTS and UKVI GT.
UKVI GT too, IELTS General Training
Yes.
and UKVI too. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So thank you for giving your valuable information and time.
Thank you, Manisa, for organizing this conversation section with me. I hope this conversation is really very helpful for a lot of people from different parts of the country. And Manisa and I will be making a lot of videos
Yes, in the future.
in the future. Thank you very much. Keep on watching.